As you can probably tell by the video title, today I am fitting a window in the van. This is what that window looks like. I think it looks going to look really good. I've just marked it out with a bit of a template because it didn't come with one, which surprised me, but they sent me a drawing, so I measured it out and made it myself. Drilled 2 holes in it through the back where I wanted it, and that's roughly what it's going to look like. I've marked it up with this line on the door, which I'm thinking is straight. It looks pretty straight, so aim for the best, you know. I've also, it's raining pretty bad on and off at the minute. We've got a storm in England, so I've kind of like half parked under the garage door, trying to get out of the rain. It's half worked. There's definitely less droplets on it. Trying to figure out where I put my tape measure. So now I'm just going to check that I know the measurements of it, so I'm just going to check where I've drawn around is actually the right measurement. You know, you got to double, triple check these things. So if I stay on the inside of them lines, I'm a mill over, so bear that in mind. And then left to right is 735. And I've just checked now, left to right is bang on. So here I'll stay on the line, and then here I'll just be above the line. And that's just because cardboard's cardboard, you know, it's really hard to cut out and get it right. But that was the template. Because I have carpet on the doors here, iron filings are going to stick to that like no one's business. So I've just put, sorry Ryan, I'm using your top as a catcher, but I've just put this on here, so the metal filings are just going to slide off and just slide down here rather than sticking to the carpet, because this thing, yeah, it just collects everything. So yeah, time to jigsaw. So I've just drilled a hole so I can fit the jigsaw blade in. Safety first, isn't it? Just don't really fall down the side. There you go. It's same at work. I spend my whole life looking for tools. I don't know where my file's gone now. Moment of truth. Like a glove on a chicken's head. So I left my template home, which was the old template off this. So I tried doing it out of cardboard, but I don't know, it just didn't seem like any point because it's at home. So I'm gonna have to do that a different day. But what I wanted to do is put that on and then draw through the window so I know exactly where it is. But I'm just gonna have to measure it, which is fine. It'll be fine. But obviously I can't drive home with a big hole in the side of my van, so I'm gonna attach the window now and then do that after. So it stopped raining now, so this is what came in the kit. I got some primer with like a little dabber on the end, which I'm gonna have to test on a bit of cardboard. Sealant and a white to make sure there's nothing else on it, so let's do that. So I've just tested this out on here. It's pretty good. So let's try these. I'm gonna do around here first, just on the bare metal, and then I'm gonna go to the window and go around the window as well. I'm just gonna do a little bit on here, just like this. Just gonna go around and wipe this, because it's not the cleanest thing in the world. So first things first, we need a bit of this. Just like that. And then we need the gun. Where did I put the gun? Found it finally. Now you want one continuous bead the whole way around. It's got a little V on here. So I'm gonna go do that because I don't have 4 hands, so back in a minute. Put one continuous bead the whole way around. Gonna offer it up now. We're just trying to clean up the edges as they were kind of like splitting out. So, I mean, you can see where I've kind of attempted to do it, but I think it's not as good as I'm gonna get, really. So the second half of this video is gonna be me making this, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't bring the template, because I was gonna cut it out to this one, but now I'm actually seeing it in. I reckon I could cut it to this inner one instead of this one, and it can be flush with this instead, which will look 10 times better. So yeah, if every accident works out and all that. Oh, it's morning. Wonder what time it is. Boom! Window perfect height. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. I just love everything about it. Look at it. Look how perfect it is. When it's finished, this, oh, mwah. Quite smart actually. They have like little drains at the bottom. I doubt you can see it on the camera, but time to go inside and check if it is actually watertight. Let's do a bit more. Looks okay from where I'm stood right now, but sometimes it takes a little while for it to get through. So I've left it about 20 minutes and it looks like everything is still, looks and feels anyway, like everything is still watertight. So it's brilliant news. Time to start making the cover for it. And I think I know what I'm going to do with the magnets. Quite excited for how it's going to turn out actually. So this is the old template, and I'm thinking I just want a little bit off of each of these sides down here. Just to make it fit a little bit better. So I'm gonna go cut this out now. Right, time to go test it. I think it looks pretty good. How's the other one? Hopefully it fits. It fits so well, it stays in without any glue. That's how well that fits. Boom. Oh, well it did. So I've put this in and I want to know roughly where. So that right there is the middle. If you can see, there's a little gap there. Right there is the middle. I'm just going to draw around it like that. There's not a science to it, I'm going to be honest. Kind of just a little bit of measuring and guesswork, so we'll see. But that's what we're looking at. I'm just going to quickly go outside and measure if that's roughly what it is, which I think it will be, but we'll have a look. Alright, here we go. Little pilot hole with a drill. Take the jigsaw. Ooh. Moment of truth. It's curved, but the wood is straight. Like, you can't curve a piece of wood and it stay there unless you're screwing it. But because it's a door, I can't screw into the door. So what I've come up with is, this is nice. This is all where I want it to be. Even if I push it in, like, it's not going to stay there because it's got nothing to screw into. So what I'm going to do, down here, I'm going to put a little block of wood. I'm going to glue it to that and there, and I'm going to screw this and that there, so it's going to stay like that. It's going to stay flush with this. Yeah. I'm going to glue the top, because the top's a lot further out. See, like, you can't tell on the camera, but that gap's probably like a centimetre. That gap's not even, it's probably like 2 mil. So I'm going to glue all this up here with probably like CT1 or something strong, something silicone based. I'm going to glue all that like that, and then in turn screw them there, and then that will make all this nice and flush around here. I've just glued these to it, and I'm waiting them to dry, and hopefully my socks don't also stick to them. So this is the magnetic cover that actually came with the window. I bought it with it. It comes with these little sticky back magnets. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick these here all the way around, and then I'm going to cap it over them, and then in theory, again, in theory, the magnet should work through the carpet. I think they will, but yeah. And then you can't see them and you just like ping it on. It's going to be good if it works. Again, in theory, it's already gripped back, so it should just close. Oh yeah. Look at that, and then you just rip it off. Ooh. So I've got my carpet here. If you've never carpeted before, this is what you use. It's a spray adhesive, and what you do is you spray this side, your carpet side. Say you do it this way, and then you spray this one this way. And you only need a little bit, you don't need much. You just do a little bit at a time, don't try to do the whole thing. And you just get this side, you just lay it down real gently. Then all you do, you get this side, you push it this way. And then you just trim up the edges after. And then you pull this side across like this, and you'll see where you've glued to. And then you just carry on. Spray here, spray down this side, fold it over and push. As you can see, all nice and smooth the whole way around. Gonna put a knife edge down here just so I can fold it all in. So I've just gone around and trimmed the whole of the carpet, so now all I have to do is fold it over, glue it down. I've also put little slits in the corners because they don't like to stretch that far, so yeah. And then from the other side it'll look really neat, not like whatever that looks like. This is what it looks like. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, that looks better than I expected. It's not in yet, but I'll just use this stuff or the equivalent of it. Let's have a look. Just wanted to check as well that the magnetic thing works, and it does. Perfection. And that is how you put a window in. Perfection. I love it. It's great. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll probably do more videos like this, to be honest, because there's gonna be a lot of upgrades on the van. Since I got back from that 2-month trip, there's like just more and more things I want to change. So as a wise man once said, cheerio.